You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop, and today I'm going to make you a slime breakfast. Of course, it's just for playing and not eating, but I'm going to make pancakes, syrup, and butter. So, first thing I need to do is make the pancakes, and this is a Bisquick mix. I'm going to follow it like they show, but it's a reduced quantity. I'm not going to make the full recipe. I'm cutting it in half. So it's a cup of powder, which is all I have left. I used this in another video, and I have just enough for a cup of my flour. Did I say flour? A cup of Bisquick. There we go. And then a half a cup of milk. That's a cup, so I'll reduce that to a half a cup, and then 1 egg. And that's going to be slime. Okay, here we go. 1 egg. There is my pancake mix. Now, I probably won't slime all of it, but I want to get the ratios right. And then I'm not going to do as much slime for the syrup as I normally would because, you know, you don't put that much slime on your... Oh, there might have been a little blue in this bowl from something. Gotta think about that. I wonder if it was on the bowl from the egg dyeing kits. I just saw it in there. Oh, it's going to be a little lumpy. Who likes lumpy pancakes? All right. And my butter is ready. I melted it so that it wasn't hot. Want to be careful there. Remember, I make these videos just for fun. No eating. Okay, that looks good. So let me move this to another bowl and cut it down a little bit so I don't have as much, because usually the slime is a half a cup. So let me do this. I have another measuring cup here. Ooh, right here. It's kind of funny. I have 4 measuring cups next to me all over, just in case you need to grab something. Okay, half. Okay. Of course, there's some stuck in here, but it's pretty close. All right, and then a little syrup. I'm going to use a little bit less. This one I'm just going to go without measuring, just to kind of get a visual in the bowl. Okay, that's probably a 1/4 cup. And the least will be the butter. Now the butter's been sitting. Just want to make sure it is not hot. It's ready to go. I wonder how that's going to work in regards to coagulating on me. All right, so let's mix a tablespoon in the first one, and we'll see how this turns out. And I got plenty of spoons off to the side. It's kind of funny. You get ready and you prep all these things, but sometimes you still forget things. So I have 3 spoons, 1 for each. Here we go, pancake mix. Slime pancakes. Sounds like a fun experiment, huh? Now we know milk slime, so this should technically have no problem sliming. It's already kind of slimy being a pancake mix, but we'll see how it reacts. It looks foamy. See that? Okay, then a tablespoon in this. That's going to be a lot, but we want some good syrup slime. Now let's just look at the consistency. You see it's kind of loose. And here we go, next one. Now it's changing the color slightly, lightening it up. Let's see. Okay, still loose. We'll have to mix that one a little bit more, but I want to get slime into my... I think it's working. And then now, butter. I'm still going to use... Well, I probably won't need it, but let's look at the consistency. Since everything's been... Okay. And then I'll just put a little bit in. But you know what happens, it always falls in. Okay, that's not a full tablespoon, but it has changed. Just the look and consistency of it. This one didn't mix up, so I'm going to mix this one a little bit more. And then this one, ooh, look, it got thicker already. That one looks cool. I'm going to add, I don't know if I need to. My spoon wants to break. I'll put the rest of what I had here, because normally I would add a little bit more in. Anyway. Yeah. My spoon is struggling. Look, it wants to bend. Look at that. That's going to be fun. I like the consistency of that one. All right, so I'm going to clean up here. I think this one's set. Let these settle just a little. I might want to add just a little bit more to that one. I want my just a little bit. Of course, this is all experimenting, so however it turns out, it turns out. It's like a half a tablespoon. Okay, let that one settle. That one's not too slimy. Because I'm going to make my pancake breakfast for you in slime. It has gathered. You can see it's gathered, but it's not holding together like the other ones. I'm going to put a little bit more in there. I didn't put the full tablespoon, but here we go. There we go. That's better. All right. I'm going to move some things around, straighten up, come back, and actually pour this all out and play with it. All right, here we go. I thought this would be fun to do on a plate. I have to tell you, the pancake mix looks pretty cool. Let me just show you before I take it out. So now let's pretend we're playing with pancake slime. I'll still play with it, of course. Just look how sticky it is. Oh, I almost dropped it. All right, so that's out. And it does just feel like normal slime that I've played with, but obviously now more sticky. And it pulls up from the plate. Now, regular pancake mix would not pull up from the plate like that. So it has turned into slime, but super sticky. Now, maybe because it's white and thicker, you can see it more on my hands, because all the other stuff when I do this, it looks like that. It also pulls up like that, doesn't it? From past videos, we've seen that. All right, so there is my pancake mix. All right, so I have a nice pancake here. So let's bring in the syrup, because I'm going to put... Oh, what do you put on first, butter or syrup? You always put the pat of butter on first, don't you? Well, here's what the butter looks like. Here we go. It's not really slimy, but in regards to slime, it just seems like it's... Yeah, it's very loose. All right, that's good. And then now let's make our pancake here with the syrup. Who doesn't like a lot of syrup on their pancake? Oop, move the camera. And this one is slime. There we go. Here, I'll show it to you in the bowl like this. So it's definitely slimed up. All right. Let me try to fix this camera here. One good hand. There is my slime pancake. Oh, it's having a hard time on this plate. Let me move it to my top. Look at that. Look at how it peels off the top. So, would you all agree now that it has turned into a new substance? And it's super slimy and sticky. That is cool. Slimier than and stickier than the other slimes I've done. Look at that. So I would say, does a pancake breakfast slime? Yes. Alright, I do want to do a little cleanup here, move my bowls and stuff out of the way, one-handed, but I will clean this hand and come back, and then I'm going to give you a little more playtime. All right, hand is clean and I am ready, and it's just washes right off with hot water. But here, I brought in a spatula. Freaking all right, here's my pancake, right? Just so that I can maybe get some new sounds and new playing without getting too messy at the beginning. Of course, I'm going to mix this up a little bit. Plus, now I can take the camera and do this, which I could not do before. It's hard to do. Look, real close. You don't see the syrup or the butter, but it's all mixed in really nice. Let me angle this up a little bit now. The glass that I'm using is a little bit different shade. I don't know if you can tell than the last piece of glass, but this one's much bigger. It's probably 3 feet by 4 feet, so I have lots of room to make a mess on. Now this is a newer slime product. It's not the same one I've been using in the other videos, so you know. Because I was testing to see if, you know, different slime would work, and it does, so. There you go. All right, time to move on. Time to move on to the hands. Here we go. And this is going to be sticky and squishy sounding. I just really like how it pulls off the top. Listen. It is thicker than like the soda slimes I've done. It's about the consistency of ceramic tile mud. If you've ever worked with a trowel and it leaves the peaks, you know your ceramic glue is ready. Let's pull this all back in. All right, it's time. I got to get 2 hands in here and squish now. Oh, that is super sticky and cool. Look at that, super fine filaments. That's the fun part about trying these different foods, is it seems like I'm gonna get different consistencies and slimes, and I'm trying to remain as consistent as possible with the quantity. But since this is not technically a real experiment, it's more of a fun experiment. All right, there you go. So will pancake breakfast slime? I'm gonna say yes. And thanks for watching. I'm going to play a little bit more. If you want to see more slime videos, look in that description. Let me see if I can gather this back up. Or you can just search Lucky Penny Shop. So the rest of the video, I do not put any music on. It's just me. Sometimes people say you hear me breathing. There's other noises in the background, like a fan for a computer. And I will just keep playing. And thanks for watching and supporting Lucky Penny Shop. And thanks for all the great ideas for what you want to see in the slime series. I am writing them down, keeping track of them, and I'll get to as many as I can. If I do 2 videos a week, 2 items, that's 4 a week, right? I'll do it. Like this one here was 3 items in 1. All right, that's enough. Later. If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
pick it up.
Thanks for watching.